What's going down, man? What's going down? We outside with it, H-Town, Texas, man. Well, we in the crib with it. I'm BSing, man. Talking about we outside. Late night stream real quick. What's going down with y'all? Y'all know what it is. Politic and fellowship real quick. Shout out to y'all that was waiting on me. I think everybody that got up out of here now that was anticipating. I got behind, man. The power was going out all over the city. Couldn't find, in the area, couldn't find nothing to eat. Everything was closed because the power was going out, but we here though. Got me something to snack on real quick. What's going down, man? We here. Y'all get up in here. Let's turn it up. Shout out to Season the building, CE, Heartbreak Kid, my boy, Maz Millie. Y'all a little bit delayed. We got the Wi-Fi back on, so we in the game now, man. We here. Let's get to it. Shout out to the whole replay gang. Everybody that's going to catch the replay. I'm going to leave it up tonight. Shout out to 242 Calico, Giovanni Wiley. What go down, man? Shout out to Cotton Top, Salute, 100. We finna get right to it, man. Shout out to everybody that's at work right now. Man, warehouse, phone answering, gas stations, forklift drivers, my nurses, my 18 wheelers, tow truck drivers. Even though y'all tow truck drivers be tripping. My boys, this is on that road trying to get it in, man. Trying to run their bag up. Shout out to all my people going through something, man. Hold your head for sure, for sure. Mr. John's Too Live, what's the deal? Spencer Ashworth, what's the deal, man? We're going to go down through there tonight, man. Let's get it. Hey, what you think about academics flipping at that festival? Flopping or flipping? He put flipping, then he put flopping. I really don't look that deep into it. I mean, I don't really know, bro. It's like, I mean, I know people look deep into stuff, but I don't really look deep into certain stuff. Like, I mean, he's on the internet every day, and I'm a nigga that already know. See, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, right? Before we move on and get into the other stuff, and I'm gonna interact with y'all tonight for a little bit. What time it is? 12. Okay, we're gonna stay out here for a little bit. I'm a nigga that look at stuff in reality. I don't need to see something happen to already know what it is. I don't need something to happen to know what it is. I already know and understand how this world we live in work today. When you like an internet personality, bro, you gotta have a demographic, and certain demographics only go in certain places. I don't know for sure, and I'm a nigga that taps into academics content, and niggas in the rap culture do different age brackets. People look at, and you can find entertainment and information in academics when he talking and doing his live streams or just videos over the years. But probably majority of his fan base is gonna be kids. And when I say kids, probably like 15 to maybe 21, 22-year-olds. I'd be shocked if academics audience, I say 15 to 25. I'd be shocked if academics audience, core audience is over 30. I feel like a lot of academics audience probably kids, man. So they ain't gonna be at no adult festival like a Roots or something in that nature and everything like that. And on top of, now I'll say 15 to 35. That's a big window. 15 to 35. What do you think the core of it is? The core of it. 15 to 35, that's a big stretch. Like, what would you say majority of it is? I'll say 15 to 25. Of course, he got viewers that's 35. Of course, he got viewers that's 35 for sure. He got viewers from all demographics, but I'm a nigga that kind of understand that it's hard to get people to pull up and fuck with you in person, bro. You gotta really be tapped in. Probably early 20s, yeah. Probably early 20s. Early 20s to mid 20s. But if you ain't a nigga that pull up outside and you ain't known for being outside, and you ain't a nigga that pull up to the events and make yourself accessible, and when you finally do, the people don't really know you for that. And they looking at it like, do we really fuck with him that much that we gonna go to Philly or the whole Philly gonna pop out? Nah, they probably not. And you gotta know, bro, like, nigga, people ain't spending money like that either. They is because they coming out for their rappers and shit, but niggas gotta know this is rap and hip hop. People fuck with the rappers, my nigga. Like, people fuck with the rappers. Don't get me wrong. People fuck with other media personalities too. People fuck with these media personalities. Like, I went to Roy Amal show out here, and there was people there. I was gonna go to Joe Budden podcast out here, but they end up canceling it. So people go to these live shows, bro, for different people. But you gotta have that type of vibe. Academics don't give me a live show vibe in his like content. It's like it's on the spot. It's me running through topics. Like, he didn't build it off of like, nigga, I'm really relating to y'all and we going through the same things and we really rocking and vibing. Like, you look at certain type of platforms, it's like they really showing you more of their day-to-day and lifestyle personality. Like, they come off as the people you want to hang and kick it with. Academics doesn't really give me the vibe of somebody that's like, I want to hang and kick it with this nigga. It's like, you fuck with what he doing if you a fan. But other niggas, they kind of give a vibe like, hey, bro, if you was in the club, nigga, I fuck with you, nigga. Like, you seem like a welcoming type nigga. Like, I just feel like the other people feel like more real life relatable. Academics is online and entertainment relatable. But if Academics held his own show at like a smaller venue, and he promoted it properly, that motherfucker had some people up in there. But you know, a lot of his core audience, bro, they probably don't be outside like that. Or they just not into going to live shows, you know what I'm saying? Never seen a Charlamagne the God live show. Never been to a Charlamagne the God live show. I was gonna go to the Joe Budden podcast in like 2018 when Rory and Mal was still there, and then I was gonna go to. I did go to Rory and Mal's show when they was here last year, and then I was gonna go to Joe Budden's when they was going on tour this time. I was gonna catch it this time, but they ended up canceling, so I didn't get to go. But I was gonna pull up and support they shit. I pulled up, supported Wallow and Gilly at the YouTube event. Gilly was there just on some GP shit, but Wallow did like a YouTube thing, and they had a live show. He brought up DJ Drama, Don Cannon, basically Generation Now. They brought Slim, they brought a lot of H-Town niggas out, and that was a dope live like seminar and shit like that, man. We had a good time for sure. So shout out to Wallow and Gilly. I pulled up on they shit. Anybody doing something in this media platform, bro, because Wallow work at YouTube and shit, like he part of the team over there. Shout out to Wallow. Anytime somebody doing something in this media shit, I'm gonna pull up and support that shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck. If you come to Houston, I'm free. Got any media shit going, I'm gonna support it. If I know about it and I'm free, I'm there. So let's get it though. Let's turn it up, man. What's going down? You gotta think. It's got to be tough to try to go up at a festival though, nigga. a real core Philly rap hip hop festival. No. The demographics of hip hop is crazy. I'm a nigga that understand that already though, so I know what niggas is really up against, bro. I don't get caught up in nobody situation. It don't shock me because you can be whoever you want to be and feel however you want to feel. You can be cocky as you want to be, but in reality, certain situations, they just gonna work how they work. It ain't nothing you can do about it. Nothing. No matter how much fame you got, how much money you got, if it ain't there, it ain't there. It be like that sometimes. But let's get to it, man. YFN Lucci, bro. Did y'all see that? Turn us up, man. Turn us up. Who all up in here? Let's get it. Turn us up. Turn it up. Let's get that participation, man. We don't need donations. We need participation. That like button, let's get to it. Y'all want to shout out to Jonathan Brown. My boy say stay on your pivot. Nah, mandated, mandatory. Most definitely got to stay on your pivot. Nah, Ray 2-time. That ain't what that is. That ain't nothing about loyalty with them. Let's listen. I put this clip today, and I kind of want y'all to look at this before we get up into it. So I kind of understand what we're dealing with here. Let's watch this real quick.
Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark.
That like button too, man. Turn them lights up. Let's get it going.
And Mark, there are allegations here of felony murder.
What's good? What's good?
And whatever the trappings that come with fame and stardom, the fancy vehicles like the one involved in this case, it sounds like YFN Lucci will be staying in jail for the time being in a case involving a death and alleged gang association.
This is an independent determination, an independent bond determination.
My client is a incredibly successful musical artist that is very well known nationally and even internationally.
We did deny bond to the defendant. We think it sends a very strong message to the public that no matter who you are, you have to follow the law and the rules, and you will be evaluated the same.
Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis says her prosecutors are using in the racketeering case against him and 11 others a YouTube music video in which multi-platinum recording star YFN Lucci performs. But hours before our interview, Lucci, real name Rayshawn Bennett, had a bond hearing via Zoom video in which Judge Thomas Cox in effect ordered him held without bond.
The defendant will remain in a no bond status at this time. Additionally, this court revokes any bonds previously issued in this case.
Ms. Willis says Lucci had been out on a $500,000 bond for felony murder and other charges before the racketeering indictment, the same felony murder that forms the backbone of the racketeering case against him, in which Lucci, a gang associate, allegedly drove his new Maybach luxury SUV, and two alleged gang members who were passengers opened fire in rival gang territory, including James Adams.
There are individuals outside gathered at the back of a car, playing chess, holding a baby.
And Adams was killed in a gun battle that developed. Then, a short distance from the scene, was dumped from the Maybach.
Treated like trash, some would say.
His lead counsel, Drew Findling, says YFN Lucci is innocent of all charges and not a gang associate.
Based on what myself, Mr. Banks, Ms. Goldberg, and Mr. Dixon saw, there's no evidence that they were the first people shooting, rather the antithesis.
DA Willis says Lucci repeatedly violated the conditions of his bond when he was on bond for the felony murder and before he surrendered on the racketeering indictment. Findling says Lucci's legal team developed significant evidence he did not violate the conditions of his bond.
We're working this case so hard because, as you know, I have taken a very strong stance against gangs. It's causing a great deal of violence in our community.
Now, if you're wondering what felony murder is, Lucci lawyer Findling has told us felony murder occurs when someone unintentionally causes a death in the commission of a felony. He maintained Lucci was not committing a felony. Reporting live at the Fulton County Jail, Mark Winnie, Channel 2 Action News.
So, we are here now.
For other charges before the racketeering indictment.
We here now. YFN Lucci was offered 20 years. So 20 years and to serve 17 out of that 20. That's a bad deal. that's a bad deal. Like, I'm going to take 20 and I got to do 17. I'm agreeing to do 17. Now, on the paper, on the documents that hit the internet, they were saying that the murder that charge that he had would be dropped down to a manslaughter if he pled guilty. You know, you get hit with a murder, you lose that in trial, you're looking at life. So they were saying we'll drop this murder charge and he could take a manslaughter for 20 years. But YFN Lucci has more charges, the gang charges. Him having that gang charge and that murder charge is heavy. I would think a nigga would decline that. It would only, I mean, you got time. It's not like you got to make a decision right away. His trial has not even started yet. Nothing is started. Nothing at all. They can come back with another offer. So when I saw that, I knew that that one would be declined. On top of the fact, he's maintained his innocence, and I'm a firm believer in innocence until proven guilty. You got to be like that, bro. Like, innocent until proven guilty. I don't got all the facts. I don't know nothing. All I know is what they put on the internet, and I'm only going to go off of what the actual news is reporting. I don't look into the other side of this thing. Whatever they putting on the news and what's coming directly from the police, I look at that. But in YFN Lucci's case, and when I say come from the police, what get posted online, because I am not looking up shit. I'm not going here, man. Hell nah. Y'all got that. I don't, nah. So, two things. If you go to trial and you blow trial, you get maxed out. 40, 60 years type shit, what you looking at. That's how the game go. Especially with gang and murder charges. And this is a heavy, they have 105 counts on this indictment. Lucci's case is not being as publicized as Thugs. He's been in there like over 2 years already. He went in there before Thugs because he had caught the murder charge first. The alleged murder charge actually came back from that. Got bond, then ended up catching the RICO charge. Crazy, same DA, Funny Willis. So when you look at on the internet, you know, the comments, they gonna say what they say, people gonna say this. But in the real world, if you got lawyer money and you know you didn't do it, you're not taking that deal. Just to make it short and sweet for you. You're not gonna take that deal right there. You're gonna say, we gonna fight, we gonna do something different. I'd rather go to trial and fight it as opposed to taking this deal and guaranteeing myself the next 20 years. On top of his lawyers. On top of the fact, too, that plea deal, that would mean that he would be admitting and copying to all of those gang charges. Yup. Even though he would be taking the responsibility for his crime, anybody else that's in this charge, if he takes that deal and he takes those gang charge deals, that means that he's admitting on paper that this is a gang. You got to understand, this is a RICO. This is not I'm the only nigga in here locked up. It's over 10 of them. I think it's like 12. So if I take this plea, that means I'm admitting that this is an actual gang. So we shall see what happens. Lucci's lawyers, they say that Lucci, that they don't, I'm going to actually read y'all exactly what they said. This is what they put out today. Let me make sure I get this to y'all, because I don't want to make nothing up. I'm going to read the whole write-up just a second. I want y'all to get the full understanding before we move on to what his team is saying. It's crazy, bro, because Lucci was cold with the music, bro. That never worried, man. That was my shit. Really, every Lucci tape, that nigga never missed. This shit crazy how niggas going through this shit right now in the game, bro. A nigga never think you couldn't tell me in 2017 I'd be looking at Lucci, Thug, Hood Rich Pablo One. Like them niggas that was around that time, you couldn't tell me in 2017 that this would be going on, dog. But this news that broke earlier today, man, his lawyer put out the statement. Said, nah, we ain't doing that. And you got to know, I'm looking for the write-up real quick. And you got to know that nigga Lucci done been stabbed in this motherfucker. That nigga made it clear, I'm not finna be no witness. I'm not cooperating. Got that cleared up. Denied the bond, which he should have went on ahead and got a bond by now. I mean, they tell us you're innocent until proven guilty, but I'm kind of not really seeing that work a lot in America, man. Like, they treat this nigga like he guilty until proven innocent. Because, I mean, you've been locked up over 2 years without a bond. Nigga, y'all ain't even started this trial yet. But Lucci's lawyers say this, turn them lights up too. We here for we need the energy. We need the participation, man. Participation, not donations. We don't need donations. We need participation. Get up in the chat, get active, hit the like button, turn this up so it makes sense, man. It says, YFN Lucci is rejecting the plea deal Georgia prosecutors offered him in his racketeering case. We've learned Lucci's instead opting to go to trial to clear his name. According to court docs obtained by TMZ Hip Hop, Fulton County DA Fonnie Willis recommended a 20-year, 17 of them in prison. In exchange, Lucci would have to plead guilty to multiple charges, including felony murder, racketeering, aggravated assault, and violation of the Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. Lucci, whose real name is Rayshawn Bennett, is not interested in the offer. His attorneys Drew Filing and Gabe Banks tell us the plea offer is absurd, and they strongly hinted the DA is intentionally dragging her feet. They point out Lucci is still waiting to go to trial after 2.5 years in custody. The attorneys also slammed Willis for focusing instead on newer high-profile cases that have completely monopolized the court's resources and pointed out her utter inability to prosecute complex cases. They went on to say, despite the obstacles consistently placed in the way of Mr. Bennett's constitutional right to a speedy and fair trial, we continue to be ready and prepared to defend the false allegations. As we reported, Lucci got swept up in a massive 2021 indictment charging alleged gang members with a smorgasbord of crime. Lucci was accused of being the driver in a fatal gang-related shooting, among other things. He is denied any wrongdoing. So they saying, hey, man, we've been in here 2.5 years, no trial. By law, you're supposed to have a fair, speedy trial. No. We know the bond was revoked. The bond got revoked. But they said that they have proof that the bond shouldn't have been revoked. That's what they claim. But at this point in time, if a nigga been locked up 2.5 years, you might as well let him out. The team claims that they got proof that the bond shouldn't have been revoked. Young Thug should have a bond at this point. If you're going to put him on an ankle monitor, he's willing to pay to have the 24-hour security. Why keep him in jail? Let him fight the trial on the outside. If we innocent until proven guilty. I don't think nobody taking that goddamn 20 unless a nigga know he did it. If a nigga know he did it and he dead wrong, then a nigga might take that 20. Or if a nigga dead ass broke, he might take that 20. That's a long time, nigga. 17 years for a nigga that's 32. Yeah, nigga be out in his 50s. Fuck that. You couldn't tell me this a few years ago that I would see Lucci or Thug or any of this stuff going on. So that's that. We'll keep that situation updated. You never know. It's a roller coaster ride, man. This is a real live roller coaster ride. We shall see, man. Young Thug's brother back in jail. He looking at, well, he's 10. Shout out to my T-lady in the building tonight. My mama in the building tonight. Appreciate you, mama, pulling up. I'm probably going to hit you up tomorrow, see what y'all doing. Probably come out there. Y'all shout out to Mama Politicians, man. She in the building tonight. She rocking with us. Shout out to my mama in the building, my T-lady. Appreciate her support most definitely. Young Thug's brother took that plea, and it was a terrible idea. That was a terrible idea by Young Thug's brother. I say this, bro. It's easier said than done on the outside. And, you know, a lot of people don't want you to speak on jail and prison stuff. I'm not really here to speak on jail and prison. I'm here to use this knowledge and common sense, bro. I got somebody that do the prison rundown for me on here who been through it, and then I got homies who been through it. Tell y'all like this. Tell y'all some real shit. Young Thug brother did 11 years. He had life. Young Thug used everything he had, his resources. Like, I'm rich, I'm successful. Not gonna let my brother stay in prison. Young Thug's brother should have never agreed to anything on no plea deal. Excuse me. Young Thug's brother should have never agreed to anything on no plea deal. Never. Let me go to that situation. Let me bring that up real quick. And I say that because let me find the news clip of it. Oh, it's on. I know what it said. Hold on.
Watch me.
I want this to be known. He was out for 6 months. So you took the plea deal to be right back in 6 months. That is terrible, bro. Hold on, my bad. My bad, y'all. Here we go.
I sentenced you on the 20th of December, that I went through certain things that you were expected to do.
Did everybody see this already? Let me know in the chat. Did y'all see this already?
Turn to page 13.
Let me get this echo off. Did y'all see this already? How many of y'all saw this already? Let me know real quick.
Do you understand that if you're placed on probation of any kind, you cannot violate any criminal laws of any governmental unit or any special conditions of probation without being subject to a revocation?
Let me go to the end of it.
Your response was yes.
This is what needs to be taken from this.
The attorney has asked me to consider a revocation of 2 years.
I'm gonna show y'all one quick thing real quick, and we're gonna move on.
And I certainly respect that. You know, you don't know unless you ask. The issue I find aggravating in this particular circumstances are several. You got arrested with a gun within 6 months of you being placed on probation. And I agree with the state that you're not a candidate for probation because all you had to do is just complete your probation and do what you're supposed to do. Instead, you were riding around the car with a gun in violation of your probation and what this court explicitly had conversations with you about.
Watch this one little key part.
Explicitly.
One little key part I want y'all to see.
And for that reason, sir, I'm going to revoke the balance of 9 years and 6 months. And
I want y'all to look what he says. 9 years and 6 months. He gave him 9 years and 6 months to revoke the balance of the probation that he agreed to. But just watch what happens right after.
serve that in the Department of Corrections, and that will be the sentence of the court. Anything further? All right, that'll be the sentence of the court. Okay, we're in recess.
Okay, we're in recess. 9.5 years. Just give a nigga 9.5 years. Anything else? Okay, we're in recess. Let's go to lunch. You see how I go? That's the real. This is the real life shit. Nigga give you 9.5 years of your life, nigga. And then say, let's go to lunch. And they gonna sit down at lunch, and if they feel like it, they'll talk about your case. One of his family members might call. Ring, ring, ring. Hey, what's going on? You know, I'm working that case. Since it's over, I can talk about it. Yeah, I just gave him 9.5 years. Yeah. We decided that today it'll hit the news later. It'll hit the news later. 9.5 years for him. Only been out. Think about this. Yeah, he's been out 6 months. We granted him 10 years. He pretty much agreed to everything we needed to know in the investigation to help. And this is actually Young Thug's brother. He gave him a lot of information up. And the DA, because the judge don't really have a complete dog in the fight. Just know when the judge is a true judge, he ain't really got a dog in the fight. It's the DA and the prosecutors, and he kind of somewhat to a certain extent playing the middle ground. Now on the sentencing side, he can make a decision and be lenient. But this nigga here hadn't done any probation hours, hadn't paid any fines, and he was on Cleveland Ave. I got to keep it 1,000, bro. I'm not going back to Cleveland if this is what we up against. Let's go to the part where they had the undercovers. Did everybody see the undercovers in there?
It includes unlimited DVR space.
Did y'all see the undercover officers in there? Let me know. We try to find the part where the undercovers was in that bitch. There go one right there.
To an imposition of graduated sanctions.
These are the undercovers.
Quintavious Greer as a probationer transferred from Fulton County to Newton County.
Yes.
And do you see that person in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Would you please describe what he is wearing and where he is seated for the record?
See, they ain't putting the undercover's face on there.
AKER, Your Honor.
Agent office here for.
And condition number 3.
Trying to find that undercover cop, the one that arrested him. This shit is crazy. It's like shit like a movie.
AKER, Your Honor.
Is that him? Yeah, that's him right there. No, that ain't him.
I'm an officer to Stuart Raston.
Your Honor, prior to the next witness, may we approach briefly?
You can.
There we go.
Yeah, and do they accurately
Here go the undercover. I don't think y'all saw this. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Officer Jakonga and also another trooper that was standing near us as well.
Was there anything that caused you an immediate concern once you opened the door that
There was a firearm that was in the door panel.
Hold on, let me go back a little bit.
there was a firearm?
And we're going to move on in just a
From
second.
the grip and the magazine that was visible. window tint legal.
We finna move on in just a second. They haven't even got a jury yet on this Young Thug trial. My boy say, damn, Gina. My bad, y'all. My bad. Let me try to get to the point. Hold on. I think they finna bring the undercover up now. This shit is not a game, man. Just know. This shit is real. This is the undercover that arrested his brother. And Pete, this really only happened a month ago. This shit happened on like May 4th, May 5th.
Desure, Deshure. Last name Raston, Raston.
Good morning, Officer Raston. How are you?
I'm well, and you, ma'am?
I'm well, thank you. Would you please tell the court where it is that you are employed?
City of Atlanta Police Department.
And how are you employed there?
As an officer.
What are your responsibilities as an officer with the police department?
Oh, he's just a regular cop. One of these motherfuckers is undercover.
Patrol high violent areas for the Apex unit, for the department.
And the Apex unit, what is that unit responsible for doing?
Proactive enforcement.
Does proactive enforcement involve surveilling areas of high criminal activity?
Yes, ma'am.
On May 4th, 2023, were you working in an assistance capacity with the Apex unit on or near 221 Cleveland Avenue?
Yes, ma'am.
As a law enforcement officer, are you trained in any way as it relates to drug detection?
Yes, ma'am.
What type of training have you received, and what types of drugs are you trained to detect?
I received drug recognition training off Dipstick, Georgia Public Safety Training Center.
And are you certified by the Peace Officer Standards?
No, they're not showing his face.
Yes, ma'am.
And as part of the training that you have received as a law enforcement officer in Georgia, have you been trained in the detection of marijuana? How do you know how, or have you had experience?
I've
marijuana?
Had experience working, detecting it. That's where I gained most of my experience from over the last 3 years.
And when you say that's where you gained most of your experience from, please explain to the court what you mean.
Just coming across it every day. Weed is a minor offense in the city of Atlanta, so I'll come across people who have small amounts of marijuana, whether they're smoking it or, in some cases, I've charged people with trafficking marijuana as well on 2 different occasions.
Okay. Would you explain to the court window tint requirements in Georgia?
The Georgia stated by official code, Georgia annotated, the window tint legal limit is 32% plus or minus 3. So given.
Pause before you do that.
Okay.
When you say 32%, is that the amount of light that's required to be able to put a firearm in the door panel?
From the grip and the magazine that was visually shown immediately as soon as you open the door.
Did you have to search around in the car before you saw that firearm?
No, man, it was plain view once I opened the door.
Now that's the thing I did want y'all to hear. Dog was in the car and the laws came. The car smelling like weed, that means you were really off note. Cause you don't have to open your car door up as soon as the lawman run up on you. If your car smell like weed and he run your name, you was gonna get searched anyways, but at least you could have nigga hid the gun. The fact that you opened the door up and the gun was right there in the door, open the door up and he can see the butt of the gun right there in the door panel, nigga, you was all off note. You basically just throwing your shit away, and that don't make no sense. Now, I want to say this and we're going to move on. Bro could have waited this out. He already got credit for 2 years. His charge on the RICO was receiving stolen property and the gang RICO charge. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not in the crime. I don't know how these work. But receiving stolen property, how much would y'all say he was looking at most? I would say maybe 5. Maybe 5 tops. Maybe 5. If they would have found him guilty, maybe 5 years with the charges he had. And now it's like you copped out, left early, and went right back and got yourself 10. You got yourself more time than you was facing for the original crime. I understand he served 11 years already, but the decision making got to be better. You was probably looking at 5 tops. He would have probably been out after the trial was over or right before the trial started. He would have been out. They gave him 2 years credit already. He could have took 3 years. By the time the trial started, that's damn near 3 years credit. I don't know how this works in court. I don't know if they would say, well, damn, you already got 3 years credit, or maybe his lawyer could file a paperwork or something where, hey, well, man, my client already been in here 2 years. The trial is just starting. The max time for his crime is 3, or even if it's 5 or 6, y'all should just let him go ahead and like, fuck it, let him go, man. I don't know how that works. I don't want to make nothing up. I don't want to be spreading false. Everything is crazy, bro. I feel like what they do is they want the niggas to cop, and this is an opinion. I feel like they want niggas to cop to the pleas so nigga can be guilty, and we got it documented on time that you were convicted of these charges, nigga. You pled guilty to this investigation, so we got to win. That's that. Let's move on. Nah, 9 years is a very long time, nigga. 9 months is a long time in prison. It ain't long as 9 years, but 9 months is too long for a nigga to be in prison, nigga. Prison ain't for us, nigga. Let's stop making that shit. Oh, man, I do that shit on my dick, nigga. I do that. I mean, you got to take your time when you got to take your time. But all that, let's glorify this prison shit or do that time on my dick shit. But there ain't no time, nigga. Like, I did this and that. Okay, nigga, salute to you, nigga. You want to brag about that, nigga? Go ahead and do it. Nah, that probation is 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Probation is a setup pretty much. Hopefully, we don't see this again happen to nobody, but history is history, and we see that most of the time you're going to have a couple niggas fuck out their probation. It just is what it is. Let's move on, y'all. We did the Lucci stuff. What else we had going on today? Condolences to DC Young Fly. They did the funeral ceremony today, man. Condolences, man. He sent out right. Horse and carriage. Everything was set up and lit. He spoke very powerful, man. And the babies was there, bro. That's tough, my nigga. I can only imagine, man. Rest in peace to Miss Jackie O, Jacqueline. Condolences to all they family, man. And everybody going through it with her and that loss. But that DC sent out. He sent out strong, man. DC got a hot. He heavy with God, man. He said they both was heavy with God. They was both God first, you feel me? They both believed in God and believed in the spirit. So most definitely condolences to them, man. Damn. That's some tough shit. Condolences. Prayers up, man. Most definitely. Did y'all see the backlash that Corey Holcombe getting? I got that in the title. Corey Holcombe, hell. Yeah, I know y'all be tapped into the 5150 show. You can't help but fuck with Corey Holcombe. That nigga been hell since back in the day. So Corey Holcombe is a comedian. If you watch any of his videos, you know, you've heard him say it, and you just know watching his interviews, like that one I think he did. Was that Big Boy he just went on recently? I always check out Corey Holcombe interviews, bro. Corey is entertaining as fuck, dog. That nigga's he gonna speak his mind. Corey Holcombe don't give a damn, nigga. If you show any sign of like Uncle Tomness, and you know what? I don't want to say Uncle Tom because Uncle Tom, what we know Uncle Tom as is bad because that's not the true definition. If you were Uncle Ruckus, if you were Uncle Ruckus type nigga, you probably not gonna like Corey Holcombe. He gonna give you hell, nigga. Corey Holcombe gonna pop his shit and he gonna talk his shit. He don't give a fuck. 5150. But he was on what you call it?
One
And
thing
they
I
claimed
will,
they respects the DC Young Fly. And then that nigga went into that nigga mode, man, and say, man, fuck that, man. Hey, he showed respect and love to DC Young Fly. So, man, I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to hit you when this shit over and shit slow down a little bit, man. He said, man, you a real nigga, bro. They been having some shit, too, going back and forth with Joe Budden. It's been pretty entertaining. But not Joe Budden, just everybody, a few people on the Joe Budden podcast, not actually Joe Budden. I got to see that Joe speak on it today. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. I'm gonna watch it in the morning when he drop it. I'm gonna watch the Joe Budden podcast tomorrow and see. I doubt that nigga Joe said. I'm trying to find out. I just watched this motherfucker. I had this old playing in the crib the other day. This nigga is hell, man. All right, I got it off Instagram. I remember hearing it when he said it about his baby mama, but nah, the blogs that caught it, they a few days late. But the blogs that caught what Corey Holcombe had to say.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, baby.
Don't sleep.
Hey, look, let me tell y'all something. First of all, this is the motherfucking Coin Academy, home of the Baller Podcast. I'm fucking with Yup, 9 o'clock Thursday night. I don't know if it's live or not, but live on YouTube. Yeah, I'm fucking with Yup. Y'all motherfucker. What's the name of the podcast he do? Smoke a lot. Fuck with Yup this Thursday night. Y'all make sure y'all tune in and watch the shit.
Oh, I'm finna get it, y'all.
Yeah. Look,
This was
some niggas was talking shit about me.
Yeah, they had some shit because he confused Melissa Ford the other week. Melissa Ford is on the Joe Budden podcast. Corey Holcombe had confused Melissa Ford with Superhead. Yeah, I saw that. I'm going to watch the Joe Budden podcast in the morning, man. I wonder if what Joe had to say. I ain't get to watch that motherfucker yet, but I will watch that bitch in the morning. So he mistakenly was calling, he thought he thought Melissa Ford was Superhead. So he was saying shit, and they had already responded to Corey Holcombe and was popping shit on the live stream last week. So he popping his shit going back and forth. Nah, they not the same. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I fuck with Melissa Ford on the Joe Budden podcast, bro. Like, bro, I be sitting there letting it play. Like, she don't overtalk. I feel like she gives good feedback. Just a personal opinion. I like Melissa Ford on there. I like the roster that Joe got with Queens Flip, Ice and Ish, Parks, and Melissa Ford, man, it's a good vibe over there right now. I like it. I like it. And I fuck with Corey Holcombe. We all, I be posting Corey Holcombe on Instagram and shit. This nigga crazy, but like, yeah, I fuck with Melissa Ford, bro, and I didn't even know that I would. So that's kind of crazy how Joe pulled that one there, and damn, I was like, oh, this shit makes sense. At first, when I seen it, I was like, man, Joe, how this shit gonna work? And then it's like, nah, nigga, Joe put a hell of a lineup together. Joe Jackson, man. Joe on his Lakers Phil Jackson shit with the lineup right now. But not Willie D, I seen it on Willie D page, but all the blogs started posting what Corey Holcombe said the other day. Because, it might take a few days after a nigga say something wild to go viral. But Willie D had posted it, and that's how I seen it, because I follow a lot of blogs, too many. That's how I stay in the know with all the news and shit, or what's going on, or whatever they trying to make news or make be a trending topic. Because I follow like fucking 100 goddamn Instagram blogs. And you know what? It be so crazy that like I see about 10 of the same post all day. It be the same shit every single fucking blog. No creativity. Niggas be having the same caption damn near, nigga. No other way of really looking at it. Just be copying and pasting, putting your logo on it from what you seen on the other blog put on it. Sometimes the shit don't even be like a statistical fact or some real information. It might be just something that somebody said, and it's like, fam, your platform don't even seem like you would care about that, but it's on there because it made one of the other blogs. That shit be crazy. But I seen it on this. What's it called? This shit. This is what he said though. That nigga Corey is crazy. Shout out DC Young Fly. Long live Jackie O.
Shit like that. Stuff that's really hard. Yeah, you gotta. No, I mean, let me cut the bullshit. I wish my baby mama died. I mean, God damn. What the fuck I gotta do, bitch?
This nigga crazy. That nigga crazy, dog. So, man, if you follow Corey Holcombe, you know he's raw, uncut. This is what he do. And you know what? Corey Holcombe is like the Boosie of the comedy game. Corey Holcombe is, if you watch 5150, you will know Corey Holcombe is the Boosie of the comedy game, bro. It ain't going wrong. It ain't going wrong. It can't never go wrong for Corey Holcombe because he independent. That nigga do what he want to do, say what he want to say. He ain't tripping because he know he get his money off his hustle and independent in the streets going to get it. He can't stand her ass though. He not in it, and I'm gonna read the comments. I wouldn't go up there and say nothing about my baby mama like that. You know, even if it is a joke. And sometimes then Corey Holcombe so cold-headed, some of the shit I don't be knowing if that nigga for real or is it a joke. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a comedian, no. I personally couldn't go and say, hey, nigga, I wish my baby mama had died. I couldn't say that out loud, even if I was feeling like that. Corey Holcombe is the type of nigga he's so good at what he do. I don't know if that nigga serious or not. But I'm gonna read y'all some of the comments. It say, everybody in the comments know, like, you can't cancel somebody that's underground. You can't cancel a dude who don't give a fuck. Nah, for real. His BM and his kids, nah, for real. That's on him, man. That's his own choice, man. Oh, man. I just seen some wild ass DM, man. Crazy as fuck. All right, let's move on. Shout out to Corey Holcombe. That was going viral today. I want to see if he gonna respond. This is Corey Holcombe. I done followed this nigga about like 3-4 Instagrams, man. I done followed Corey Holcombe about 3 Instagrams over the years. I don't know which one is his. Let me see. I know I followed one not too long ago. This crazy ass nigga, man. Hey, niggas talking about, is he gonna get canceled? Hell nah, nigga. Bro, he's cracking a joke on his own personal situation, man. He can crack a joke. This is his own situation, his own family. If he want to crack, you can't get mad at a nigga for cracking a joke on his own shit. It'll be different if he said that about somebody else. They can't cancel Corey Holcombe. Cancel and Corey Holcombe don't go together in the same sentence. It can't happen. You can't cancel him. Nigga, independent underground comedian. I follow the other one. Yeah. I don't ever be seeing this shit. He ain't coming to Houston no time soon.
Bitch, we see you. Stop lying. Sacramento punchline. Your boy Corey Holcombe is coming to town. Bumping the bitches that time. We got shows June 16th and 17th. I'm going down beneath the pennies and pulling them down to the floor. I pay what you want because you don't want that much. I know 5 shows, 2 brand.
Nigga, hell yeah, Comic View was a motherfucker. That nigga was hell. That nigga still is hell, bro. It's live though to see niggas like Corey Holcombe to just go do they shit independently and on YouTube and shit like that. Shout out Corey Holcombe, man. Shout out Corey Holcombe. Let's get into I think I'm gonna be on that Fresh and Fit shit for a while, so I'm kind of waiting on that. That might have been on here an hour already. Time be flying, but I gotta get through my shit a little bit faster, man. What else I had in the title, y'all? My bad. Let me look real quick. Turn them lights up, man. Oh, Gunplay. Gunplay. I saw this earlier today on Instagram too. Saw this on Instagram earlier. I follow Gunplay on Instagram, and I seen he went to this podcast in Miami. Shout out to Fine Author out of my she out of Florida. She wrote her book. She pulled up the Studio 56. She the first person I ever seen go on this podcast. We in Miami podcast. She in that area of Florida. She the first person I seen go on this podcast. But Gunplay said this about DJ Envy. I might do a video on this shit tomorrow too.
I'll slap the shit out of him. Yo, Envy, what's up? Put on the glove. Let's get it. Let's get it. So you challenging DJ Envy right now to a boxing match in the ring? Yeah. Box it out. Let's do the ring. Let's get in the ring, man. You could do and raise some money for charity or whatever.
You know, take a little fight and donate to the hospital our daughter had surgery at.
Break it down for us. What happened? He took a jab at my daughter's situation. It had my wife pretty hurt about it.
I'm seeing a therapist about all this. Like literally, I got the phone call from my father. My father listens to the Breakfast Morning Club show. He was like, "Is there a problem? Like, do I need to go through about my granddaughter?" I'm like, "What's going on?" So then I get on my daughter's Instagram page, and obviously, you know how trolls are, and they're coming crazy about, "Oh, you need to sign away your parental rights to envy," and I was very, very upset. It took me to a very traumatic space. No one's expecting to give birth to a daughter with a heart defect that rare and having open heart surgery.
Right.
So I told him call him up and tell him to take that down and to apologize. That night he said, the next morning I'm gonna go on the show and I'm going to apologize.
Exactly.
And he's like, okay, I'm gonna do it the next day. Charlamagne sends us the videos I'm gonna tell him to do it again. So at this point you're ducking the situation.
So you are gonna take legal action against DJ MB?
Yes.
Oh wow.
You need to learn your lesson. You can't just get onto this type of platform with your voice and your followers and say anything that you want. People come at you and not realize what you're going through at that time.
Envy. I hate to say it, Envy brought this on itself. I don't understand why people are making it about what money or things like that. They were not involved in this beef. Had nothing to do with this. I know I'm not thinking wrong. I'm not the smartest nigga. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I'm not the smartest nigga. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I don't got all the answers. I don't got all the answers. But the day that Envy said that, when I made the video, I said in the video, I said this was a bad idea. Envy, why did you say this? I said, Envy, why did you bring up the GoFundMe? He's trying to say I never mentioned the daughter or his wife, but fam, if you mention the GoFundMe, you mentioning them. You know that's relevant to them. It don't matter how you thought or what you felt. But see, I don't know if Envy is really that dumb or is he acting dumb. What do y'all think? Because Envy says and does a lot of stupid shit. A lot of his comments and opinions be stupid. And I don't know if he's really that stupid or does he not realize what he's saying in the moment. But the thing is, he didn't have beef with Gunplay. You was going at Ross. But I'm like, bro, not only this, for everybody who want to choose a side, Charlamagne is telling him in real time, you're going too far. Envy, you're going too far. On one clip I did, I counted 7 times where Charlamagne tried to warn this nigga, chill. Going too far. And he went too far. Envy's been having a bad last couple months. Well, the last month, about the last month and some change. The fraud allegations, nothing is confirmed. They saying that Envy was in on it with this guy. I don't know. Once the facts get cleared up, if it comes back up, I'll speak on it. But I'm not calling nobody no frauder or scammer or thief until somebody can confirm that. CB100. Tell you something, G. Y'all don't be doing the full research. Gunplay said his wife panicked and she was going through it in a moment and she wanted to open up the GoFundMe. She just like, man, we got to start a GoFundMe. On the same interview, the Drink Champs, the same interview where the car show stuff kicked off, Gunplay thanked Rick Ross for a very, very, very generous donation that he gave him. He said, bro, you blessed me and my family. I love you and my family loves you. He said that on the damn show. You blessed me and you blessed my family. We love you. Rick Ross said, bro, you don't even got to mention that. You don't even got to mention that. It's on the podcast. Ross told him, don't mention that money. He didn't even want it out there. See, nobody know. Because Envy not going to tell you the truth. Envy don't do research at times. He just talk. He was in his feelings. It wasn't even that. The thing is, whether, and people got to, let's be clear. Whether Rick Ross gave him the money or not, what the fuck does that GoFundMe have to be mentioned for when it's tied to a little girl's life or death situation? See, we got to start having something on the common ground. We all different. Everybody different. Everybody gonna see things through a different lens. But that's the problem with black people. We come together and we can't see shit through the same scope for nothing. But every other group, ethnicity, they can. They can find a way to say we can see this from their eyes or their lens, even if we don't agree with it. If it's a win for us, it's a win for us. Fuck it, we'll do it. Us, nah, man, this and this and that, or I want to talk about that, or da 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 da. Envy, bro. We all say things out of turn. We all overspeak sometimes. We all misspeak at times. When you do that, all you got to do is apologize. That don't make you look like less of a man. Saying I'm sorry, saying I was wrong, don't make you look like less of a man, man. Exactly. Gunplay, because I was a nigga, I'm a nigga that went to Gunplay shows. I went to Gunplay show out here in H-Town, nigga. When Gunplay had a show, and it wasn't packed, nigga. Me and that nigga BP went to Gunplay show probably like 2015. Maybe sooner than, maybe like 2014, nigga. When nigga we went to Gunplay show out here at Warehouse Live, nigga. But Gunplay stayed going on the Breakfast Club. They rocked with Gunplay. That's when it's like, hey, bro, if you was offended, I'm going to tell you my bad for offending you, bro. I ain't mean to. All in all, if you was offended, I apologize. It's like, nah, man, I'm sorry, bro. My bad. I got caught up in the shit going at Ross, trying to take shots at him. My bad, bro. You know it's love with us. Nothing wrong with that. They don't make you look like less of a man at all. We got to communicate before shit get too real. And now, once you offend a black woman kid, it done got too real. Because she ain't trying to hear shit. Just keeping it 1,000. But Envy say he want to get in the ring and box. I mean, Gunplay. We shall see. I might do a video on that one tomorrow. I'm going to have to go tap into that full episode. I didn't get a chance to today. So, Alba and Preach and Fresh and Fit. Are y'all aware of them? Let's go through this real quick. It's Alba and Preach and Fresh and Fit situation. Fresh and Fit, I've covered them before. Felt I had to because I don't like when outside niggas comment on black people or African-American people and then act like it ain't no big deal or they got the right to, and clearly they not one of us. I don't fuck with that.
And I just want to tell everybody, I don't take that shit to heart when motherfuckers get to saying my name and shit, man. But this is what I got to say about it. First of all, I made a mistake.
I need to put that nigga link in there. Cool, my bad. I'm gonna put the bitch in there later. Fresh and Fit.
Or like a tease.
Let's see where this one takes me.
Experience more with
Get active in the chat, man. Yeah, it's on y'all how turned up we is. Let's get it. I'm up, nigga. Let's grind.
Keep it quilted means you keep it the best.
Let's have a
Keep
good
it quilted
time, nigga.
means
We at
comfort
Club
that feels good
Politicians right
and
now,
does
man.
good.
It's 2023, and Fresh and Feet and Alba and Preach have rekindled their beat. Let's stop the pretty much Alba and Preach, really it's Preach, monkeys, okay? Now what I'm going to play is part of Alba and Preach's reaction, and it is quite disturbing and sad, but let me go ahead and play this video and I'll come back.
I think we're the first ones really calling them out at this point. They've been lying to y'all for years, and they're dumb fans in the back. Oh, fresh in front, fresh in front. Yo, Preach is like a, it looks like a.
You should see him build momentum. What the?
Yo, every time this thing, we got a problem with you.
Imagine that.
Yo, nigga looks like a monkey. Preacher's over there looking like Magilla Girl and Donkey Kong having the baby. Like, Preach like uses his head.
Reach, stop, reach, listen to me.
That these dudes have been talking shit for years. And I think the thing is that they've been kind of coasting on is you got to fight fire with fire.
And we're going to be nice guys. We're going to toss your salad at them.
No. We got some accessories here. Okay. I got some apples and peaches here, as y'all can see. Okay. Some grapefruit. Yeah. And we also got peaches, some milk as well.
Have you seen how Reach goes clubbing? He clubs the bitch over there like a fucking game man. Yo, Reach, I don't even believe in this theory, but you gotta evolve. You gotta evolve.
And so you're saying Preach is an uninvolved black person, essentially do.
Reach, you look at
that bitch just pearly things. You was laughing at racist jokes. We ain't trying to hear from you no more. Shut your ass up. People gonna still support you because that's just how niggas is. Some niggas, they gonna go, do master, support master. But just pearly things, I saw what you said and I saw how you laughed and the comments you made about slavery or whatever with Nick Fuentes at the time when I made the video. I did my research on it. Y'all motherfuckers is all moochers and leechers, man. Y'all all mooch and leech off of black urban culture. For y'all, I don't give a fuck how many jobs y'all get. I don't need to hear from y'all.
Rich,
nobody does.
But look at you, bro.
Feelings about black people.
No, I don't think they do. So to them, I don't think they even comprehend that.
I disagree. I value that.
That's how I value
this.
Trying to find the part when they were
doing a dance with women.
Has some black in him, but again, even Sneako's not gonna go there. I didn't hear him at least say it in that clip. So you're calling these guys, pretty much this bad stereotypical racist name.
Where's the part when he was calling them niggers and shit? I gotta find that part for y'all so y'all can see how far these niggas took it. This shit actually happened a week ago.
And Fresh and Feet and Alba and Preach have rekindled their beat. Let's stop the show. I'm glad because I'm about to get some money. Rich! These views are ridiculous.
I don't give a fuck about the views. This shit gotta get addressed, nigga. That's what I'm on. I don't give a fuck about the views on these topics. I just gotta talk my shit when I get to seeing niggas saying
it's 2023.
I don't know who gave these niggas, especially the Myron nigga, like, hey bro, you not no nigga. Myron is not no nigga. Let me see if I can find it on homie channel because I just had used it today. I'm late as fuck on the topic overall. It must be that one. Must be this motherfucker here. Nah, that ain't it. Which one was it that I used, man? This one? This is right here. There you go.
You know, sometimes there's valid criticism about Black culture that I'll entertain. But then the frequency and the vitriol that comes out when they speak about it, you start to feel like there's something else going on underneath it all. And then when it comes to people like mine, even though you can never point to it directly, because it's rare that it's this oh shit. You can.
Of course. How am I going to break this down if I'm not? This is pretty terrible. So let me play this clip here, and then I'm going to come back.
I didn't realize that when Fresh Fit put out that live stream and said they were going to nuke our channel, they just ended up nuking their own.
I want y'all to
I don't know
see
why Myron did this.
what this nigga was on here doing, man.
You have to wear that too.
Go back to the beginning if you want to hear about the YFN Lucci stuff.
I'm not in my proper attire as a race.
Bro.
All right, can you move over a little bit?
Okay, moving
You
over.
fucking chick.
You see out of that, you fucking Sandnick,
But it's okay.
white supremacist Sandnick.
Shut up. Bro, you're the worst of the worst. You eat dogs and you kill people as a black guy. In Asian.
Yeah, true.
Pause right. This nigga here is funny. He's funny, this nigga.
I don't condone this N-word.
Oh, shut up, you Albanian. Keep running the clip, you trick. No, keep running the clip. Who's that weird that can't speak? Who's that? He black as hell. Bye, Tim. Yeah, let's keep going. Get the pussy shit. Playing some Donkey Kong on the N64 because he's a stupid prick. He's a window licking stupid Nick.
What?
What? Fat ugly white.
Hey.
Oh, that spin. I like that. I like that.
Video that
we got these Nicks running like it's a.
My name is Vicente Fernandez. I am the mayordomo of the Acequia Madre.
He said one thing.
It's an employment line.
What the?
What? Don't do that. I will find you. You fucking running like it's a.
Hey.
Oh, that spin. I like that. I like that.
Video that
we got these Nicks running like it's an employment line.
What the?
What? Don't do that. I will find.
Myron, you not one of us. When you say you got these niggas running like it's an unemployment line, Myron, the fact is several layers, but the key layer is I can look at you and tell in how you talk. To use the word nigga, you gotta have soul. When I say soul, not what you worship, soul is in cultured soul. Like you really feel the energy of being a black person. You clearly don't identify as one of us. We saw the pictures with you and your white boys laid up in the bed. Niggas don't do that. Niggas who use the word nigga in their vocabulary don't do that. Then the guy called you my little loud black friend. Let me find that. Where did I put this shit? The caption on that photo with him and his white friends read, somebody dug this up. I'm not really into that lane, but it went viral on the internet at the time. It says, a big happy birthday goes out to my boy Amru Fadai today. Leaving soon for Georgia, then Texas. I'm going to miss my loud black buddy. He's laying in the bed with two white dudes, fam. He says he's not gay. I believe him. He say he ain't gay. He say he not gay. I believe you. You say you're not gay. And then you say, there's another picture of him kissing a white dude on the cheek. But fam, if you that cool with white people and you do shit like that, I don't ever want to hear you say nigga. My little loud black friend, I've had white friends and they've never said no shit like that to me, bro. We don't play like that. And the nigga really just can look at you and tell you not one of us. He's from Sudan. But he doesn't want to completely alienate himself from being black because, let's be real, a lot of people want to be down with black people, bro. I mean, I don't blame them. We live. As a culture, as a people, we live. We talk fly. We talk slick. We attractive. We make the taste. We got talent. There's that stigma on us. We exotic. All that. As much as they try to minimize that. But when I hear a nigga like you saying nigger with ER then wearing this KKK suit, when we into it with other niggas, we don't go put on the KKK sheet and say nigger with the hard ER to beef with other black people or beef with other niggas. That shows me you confused to a certain extent. That's unacceptable. Highly unacceptable. I'm not rocking with it. This came across the nigga desk. I got to speak on it. Another thing I got to speak on. Sneeko. You sitting at the table with these niggas when they doing a lot of this wild shit, my boy. I don't know Sneeko. My first time seeing him was on no jumper. It's no pressure. It's no pressure with Myron, Fresh and Fit. It's no pressure with nobody on their team. But if you ever say nigga around me, because I look at you as one of them, you're not one of us. You an outsider. If you ever say nigger like that around me, if you ever put on a KKK sheet and say nigger and do the Hail Hitler sign in front of me, I'm crashing on you. Other than that, you're good. If I saw that nigga today, it would be no beef, no smoke. But nobody can say nigger around me who I know ain't one of us. He not one of us. Your parents don't identify as black. Y'all don't connect with African American culture at all. That means you shouldn't be saying nigga. You don't look like a nigga. You look like an Arab, which is nothing wrong with that. I grew up with an Arab partner that says nigga. He ain't all extra out with it, but he said, don't nobody trip because niggas know where he from. You, on the other hand, all I have reference to your background is these pictures with you and these white boys. And then the fact you actually worked as a federal agent. So I'm just like, federal agents, y'all actually say nigga? A federal agent, somebody who worked as a Fed, he has a channel that was called Fed, where he was breaking down cases from a federal agent standpoint. Before Fresh and Fit took off, he was a federal agent for Homeland Security. For me to hear any federal agent saying nigga, that don't fly with me. Yeah, he was. Look it up. He got a whole channel called Fetty. But see, niggas like him, they don't want you to tell them nothing. They live for this internet shit. They soul is tied to this internet shit and numbers and views and subscribers and streams and money. It ain't tied to no real shit. A lot of it's, but the thing is, we got people that are niggas from our neighborhoods, from our communities. They don't put niggas first either. They'll sell a nigga up the road quick for a piece of paper, for an opportunity to be in the mix. I done been through it myself. I done seen it. Like, damn, bro, you will cross your own people out there, press these white folks. That's niggas that's from the turf or the pavement of this culture of black people for real in America. So he's still breaking cases down. Okay, I'm not shocked. Do your thing. Get your money. They drop their content. They got the fan base. This ain't never about no nigga following with me. It's about what a nigga say that's disrespectful to my people. If Fresh and Fit want to go on there and bring these females on there and cuss them out all day or whatever, hey, you females that signed up for that, that's what you signed up for. But playing with that N-word, don't do it. Don't do it in front of me, nobody. I don't play like that. I had to get on him right here. I don't know which one is Alba and Preach for sure. I'm going to say this Preach, but whichever one, the one with the short hair, he was laughing with Long Beach Griffey one day. And he made a joke about the slaves. Matter of fact, let me find it. Let me find it. Because I don't want niggas to think I'm bullshitting. I don't think this type of shit is funny. But you know, niggas got a different type of sense of humor. So much shit. Shout out to Long Beach Griffey. No problem, no issue. I just let y'all know. Any nigga that do some shit like that, I'm speaking out against that. I'm grown now. I'm a grown man. I'm not trying to hear nothing badly spoke about our people. Urban politicians. They want to tell us nigga is just a word. Nigga will never not just be a word. It's 500 years of abuse. There you go.
To answer your question, I think that I honestly feel like, you know what I'm saying? I think white people should be able to say nigga. Let me tell you why. This is why white people should be able to say nigga. I think that they should be able to say it because they created the word. If anything, we took it from them. How do you feel about that?
So the same guy that's pressing Myron for calling him a nigga, Mr. Preach or Albert, one of them, no problem. See, this is why I don't play like that. I don't play like that. Because one of them see you say something like that, now they feel like they got free range. This is why I don't play like that. Because now he calling you a nigga.
I honestly feel like, you know what I'm saying? I think white people should be able to say nigga. Let me tell you why. This is why white people should be able to say nigga. I think that they should be able to say it because they created the word. If anything, we took it from them. How do you feel about that? Because I think it's valid. It's valid. It's valid.
Bro, you know I just got shut down by. You know I got shut down by. I wonder, how do black women feel about the fact that white women are free to? You think it bothers them?
I just think black women are bothered by the whites. Period.
Okay, go on.
I don't know why, man. White people just be minding their business. They don't do nothing wrong. They don't do a goddamn thing wrong. Slavery, that was on y'all. Y'all should have fought back.
Hey man, motherfuckers, you don't know you about to think you wild. Hey man, listen, motherfuckers who don't know you about to jump on my life like yo, Abba be out here fucking with black white supremacists. I'm like, oh my days. I'm about to be answering DM say, no, this nigga's joking.
Man, fuck what they talking about. I don't give a fuck about your fan base being fucking tight asses. Fuck them.
The problem that I have with this, even though you're trying to be funny, bro, the issue I have is the fact that this is the problem. The shit ain't funny to me. You know, it might be funny to some people, but I don't see like Mexicans, Asians, Arabics, Jewish people, the Jewish community. They're not going to crack and joke on their history and say they should have ran from this or ran from that. They take that shit very serious. So I understand that this is his lane of comedy, but that shit ain't that to me, bro, because it creates that stigma that the motherfuckers want to be able to say wild shit about us. To each his own, though, but I'm going to speak out against it. I don't agree with it. It's no beef. I'm just against that type of shit. I'm against all that slavery was a choice shit and da-da-da-da. Nah, nigga, fuck that. I'm not with none of that shit. I'm not with none of that shit at all. I think whatchamacallit stopped pressing his line on that nigga, Vlad. Think he chilled out on him by now. That's that. No pressure with none of these niggas. I just want Albert and Preach to know. Not Albert and Preach. These two niggas. Fresh and Fit. Don't ever say nigga around me, and nobody else. Don't ever say nigga to me. It's stupid to crash out. It don't make sense to crash out. Nobody should crash out. You should never put your hands on nobody. You should call and talk to resolve all issues. I actually practice that in real life. I actually do that in real life. I call and I solve problems over the phone as opposed to going to the internet. I have went to the internet about bullshit before. But I do like to get on the phone and holler at niggas, especially if we two brothers having issues, man. But nigga, I don't fuck around with that N-word. And if you're using that, that's something that'll make me crash on you. It's keeping it 1,000. Turn it up, though, man. Where we at on the likes, man? What the energy like? What the vibes like?
As part of the hearing,
Hold on, y'all. Yeah, it was 142. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh, y'all got your boy to the Honda. All right, y'all supported tonight. That's love. Appreciate that, man. I'm on code with the N-word. I don't say that around white or non-black people. Notice women will call each other bitch, but they don't like what men say. It's the same thing. Yeah, I don't fuck with that, bro, because there's so much that goes with the N-word, bro. See, niggas think the word nigga is just the word nigga. Like, oh, you saying nigga, you just saying the word. No. Because that word is a definition and the stigma placed on black people in America. And with that happening, that word, that stigma, the mindset of that attachment of the word nigga comes with so much. They still believe that you are a nigger today. All that falls in line with being a nigger. What they did to Ahmaud Arbery, that fell in line with them thinking that you a nigger. They don't have to say it. It's a mindset with nigger. See, everybody be like, oh, the nigger's just a word. No, it's not just a word. It's a mindset that go with it. They got 500 years of history you can't erase. The word nigger is never just a word. Nigga is not just a word. Know that. Understand that. Don't debate that ever. People want to give out passes to do everything black, but they not going to give out passes for you. Understand. They have beat us physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, historically, to the point that they can actually make us feel Like we have to even explain ourselves why they can't say nigga. Think about that. Should we be having to explain to somebody why, nigga, if a black person tell you he don't want you to say nigga, don't say nigga around him. Why do a nigga gotta explain himself? That nigga, Corey Holcombe was getting some backlash online today. He made a couple blogs because he said he wishes his baby mama would die. Y'all know Corey Holcombe gonna pop his shit, man. That's just what he do. Shout out to Corey Holcombe, man. But why is it a debate? Any other group that if they got an issue with me saying something or doing something that offends their people, there's no debate about it. We gonna stop doing it. But with ours, because of the conditioning and mindset, they will convince us that we tripping and we just fall on with, oh, man, it's just a word. It's just a word. Nigga, your grandparents don't want you saying it. Don't want them saying it. I ain't never called or said grandparents in front of none of my grandparents, I mean. I've never said nigger or nigga. I don't say nigger, period, but I ain't never said nigga in front of my grandmother or grandfather. I might have had let it slip in front of my uncles and shit now, but they older. My uncles, I'm not saying, what's up, my nigga? What's going on, my nigga? Nah, bro. But nobody respects us. I understand, like I say, I got Asian partners. I got Cambodian partners. I got Mexican partners. They grew up with us, so they say nigga. But they have to understand, hey, bro, when I get around some black people, everybody ain't going for that. You don't know what nobody else been through. And then people always want to compare struggles. Look here, we are in America. Nobody's struggle in America comes anywhere close to the black struggle. Nobody has been fucked over anywhere close to black people. And it's white people that'll watch this. Some of them are YouTubers. And they will tell me, stop complaining, nigga. Victim mentality. You won't tell nobody else from them other communities that. And you know you won't. You know you won't. And when it comes to America, ain't nobody put in more work or been through more trauma or identity reconstruction and damage than black people in America. We talk about America. What went on across the water, went down up in another country. I don't want to see I'm a people person. I'm a human. I don't want to see, I don't give a fuck what country you in. Should nobody be no slave. Should nobody be no motherfucking kid that's separated from their family. Should nobody be held and locked up in a cage like an animal. Nowhere. But when it's time to have the conversations, we got to have the real conversations. They don't even have a number for us how many black people was killed in America. When it came to slavery days, they ain't got no number for us. You speaking for I. That's the thing. You said I. If you come to Houston, you might offend somebody. You go to Louisiana, you might offend somebody. Somebody from a southern state might see you on TV, and if you don't look like a nigga and they see you saying nigga, they might be offended, and they have a right to be. No, it ain't no fake woke. You just able to see how people feel all across the country now. People can tell you how they really felt. Because sometimes, like, bro, I might come across some Mexicans in Houston and they saying nigga, and it flows off it don't even catch. It's like you hear them saying nigga, you don't even think too much of it. But then you got the ones, the way the word nigga come out their mouth, the way it sound, the way they use it, the way they stretch it, how many times they use it in a sentence. So, oh, you extra out. You extra out with that N-word. You doing too much. You loud with it. It don't even sound like you really use it. You just trying to be cool. You can't tell no black person how to feel. Just like we can't tell no white person how to feel. Just like Kyrie couldn't tell them how to feel about that tweet. Kyrie couldn't tell them how to feel about that. All I'm saying is, bro, you can't rewrite the history of the N-word. They still showing you they think that people are niggas today. We just seen a woman get killed by a neighbor, left 4 kids behind in Florida. God bless AJ Owens. God bless her soul. You just seen what happened to Ahmaud Arbery. 3 white boys in the truck killed them. We just broke down what happened to Rasheem Carter, modern day lynching in Mississippi. Sent them back in a box, skinned with his skull cut in half. They did that because they think he's a nigger. Yeah. That word ain't gonna never just be a word. The history already been here. The blood already been spilled. See, we so focused and caught up in our day-to-day programming, we don't even realize we walk in the land of the dead. We walk in the land of the heartless. Bro, they sent us through school to praise Christopher Columbus. Gave this nigga a special day. The biggest slaughter of them all. 21 Savage and them ain't got nothing on Christopher Columbus. Nigga talking about slaughter gang. Y'all ain't slaughtered what them niggas to slaughter. George Washington and every other president, nigga. Yeah. Come over here, finesse, use the people, claim they shit. Put a name on they land. Talking about you discovered it. How you discovered something, some people was already here. But see, what they did was they transformed and shifted their lifestyle to something they came up on to make it make sense to fit their narrative. Make it make sense for their narrative. We coming over here, we gonna say we discovered this land because we looking at it from the point of view of where we from in Europe and England. We coming from England, hey man, we discovered this land, man. We came from England and discovered it. How you gonna discover something and some people there already? That's because they not pushing discovery. Y'all are saying y'all discovering shit back home because y'all are looking at the world as we the only people that matter. That's how they looked at the world. We could go to some land that some other people own, and we can tell our people we discovered land over here. Y'all didn't discover shit. But in y'all mind, y'all way, we the only people that matter. This our land. Nah, we over that shit, nigga. We bringing the reality in this shit now, nigga. The word nigga should never be said if a nigga don't want it said to him. JT Devereaux, I like people like you coming in the chat. I like when you come in the chat, JT. I like when niggas like you pop out so I can tell you the real. No matter what a nigga do to me, nigga say to me, how a nigga feel about me, it ain't because of my skin color. It ain't because he saw black and thought that black is evil. or felt that black is beneath him because it's black. That's the difference. They gripe with us is skin color. It's sick. It's a mentally sick condition. Facts, Marco 1. Black on black crime is by design, not default. There's a big difference. See, I love when y'all niggas, man, black people do more damage to each other than white people. We could never. We could never and we will never be able to amount to what they did because they stripped us of our cultural identity. Oh, I don't, but R, you're not understanding, bro. I don't give a fuck about your vocab. If a black person tells you they don't want you to say nigga, you should respect that. Whether you from the hood or not. Whether you grew up around niggas or not. If you black, if you not black and somebody black say, hey, bro, don't call me nigga. You should respect that. Why is that so hard to respect? What's the fuss about? What's the protest about? You're not a nigga. Your parents don't look at you like a nigga. Come on now. It ain't that hard. Just use your head. I don't get on here for like the debates really. When I come on this shit, I speak facts when it comes to the cultural issues with our people and what's going on with our lifestyle and our past and our history. I don't be on here to really, we talk about it and raise awareness, but I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. I really don't. You're not gonna make me look at shit differently. I'm not trying to hear nothing from what nobody who not black got to say, because they've shown us time and time again they don't give a fuck what we got to say unless it's fucking up their money. Would y'all agree, yes or no? Unless it's fucking up their money, they ain't too much giving a fuck about what we got to say and everything like that. So, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. America has yet to come out and acknowledge. America has yet to come out and acknowledge the plays, the system, the finessing. What they call the NBA, the collective bargaining agreement, the CBA, when they do their collective bargaining agreement, sounds like modern day bargaining agreements to me. Back in the day, we got a league full of niggas. Let's discuss how we gonna pay them and break this shit down. How we gonna break this shit down with these niggas? That's how they talk. That's how they think. It is what it is. Look at the world and how it works. I'll never get tired of making these comments and saying what I'm saying because it's real. NFL's a 75% black force, black workforce. 75% of the NFL is a black workforce. 75, nigga. That's more than half, well over more than half. Meaning that black people are the heartbeat of the NFL on the working side. But there's no owners and there's no coaches really. Not too many owners, if any, maybe a few. I don't know. I don't know how many people really have stake in ownership in the NFL. But we know ain't no black coaches. They had to create a whole rule called the Rooney Rule. Then we seen how they got down on that coach in Miami, tried to get him to tank the season. I think that investigation got proven that it was real. They backdoored him. Bill Belichick texted him and congratulated him for the job. Bill Belichick texted the coach and congratulated him on the new job before he even went to the interview. But he texts the wrong person. Bill Belichick texts the black coach that's on his way to the interview, but he thinking he texting the other coach, yeah, man, I heard you got the job. So my boy is really wasting his time going on this interview. They already gave the job to the other coach. But they want us to look at that as, oh, it's still equal. Or you got opportunities. Nah, nigga. Fuck that. We looking at this shit how it really is, nigga. We looking at this shit how it really is, nigga. They can't hoop like us. They can't play football like us. They can't rap. They can't dance. But they own and control all this shit. Like Tyrese say, look at Vlad Instagram. Vlad whole Instagram is nothing but black people all day long. Think about what's going on in his mind as a 50-year-old white man. I wake up every day and focus on what black people got going on. But then if you tell him he ain't nothing without black people, he feels some type of way about it. Vlad show you how important he think black people is for real. Nigga consistently asking. I don't want to say begging because I can't prove if it was begging, but you was trying to get Tyrese in at all costs, nigga. $10,000 for an interview. I got $10,000 for you. Vlad, you got to know, nigga, Tyrese is worth more than $10,000. Tyrese has a leg. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck if Tyrese went broke, which I know he's not. But even if he was. But see, that's that business shit. One of them European terms, that business shit. You a multi-millionaire. Because Vlad worth more than $5 million. Tyrese seems to think Vlad's net worth is $5 million. I believe Vlad got more than $5 million, which I don't give a fuck. I mean, do your thing. I'm not into the pocket watching part of the YouTube culture and the business, especially white people. I don't give a fuck. But I feel like, hey, should be giving Tyrese more than $10,000 since you want to make it about money. You need to be giving him more than $10,000 since you're making it about money. This is what it is. Ari Figaro. Ari, are you a real person or are you a troll? Fam, Ari, you will never be more than a nigga. See, you thinking nigga is about, hey fam, your struggle and da-da-da-da. If a nerd from the suburbs don't want you saying nigga, you still ain't as black as him. Because just because he's from the suburbs and he a nerd, he's still black. as long as he ain't selling his people out, long as he know his people and he ain't looking down on his people. Because if he tell you, hey, fam, I don't want you saying nigga around me, do what you do. You based it off of skin color. Being a nigga is not based off of skin color, bro. He got something in his blood that you don't have. Something that's passed down to him that none of y'all will ever have in America. It ain't about a skin color solely. It's layers. Y'all, people like you, y'all want to minimize it to what you want it to fit your narrative. But that's what I said earlier. With us, niggas will move the narrative, move the goalposts, make it make sense to fit how they want to use it. But nah. I don't know if he's a troll or not. Like I told him, bro, it is what it is. You got to be real with yourself. You might say, niggas don't trip. Like I told you, I got Mexicans and Asian partners that say nigga. I don't trip with them. But if they go around somebody else and somebody say, hey, bro, I don't want you saying that around me, they should respect that. It is what it is. Nah, that nigga Tyrese was pressing that line on Vlad. Vlad ain't responding to that shit, though. I think he will eventually. He's going to do an interview and feel like he got to respond because Tyrese went up on him. Only thing I'll say, which I know Vlad don't care because it's all a business, for him to put out, for Tyrese to post that Vlad was going up on his price for the interview, like, man, you really wanted that nigga. How you can't talk down on a nigga when you really, really wanted an interview from him. Like, you really, really wanted that nigga to come on your platform. You was texting that nigga, he wasn't even responding. So how you gonna try to downplay him? How you gonna try to downplay them nigga if you try to hit the nigga up 5,000, 10,000? Nigga, that ain't how that work. You can't downplay me, nigga. You been DMing me consistently. Trying to pay me to come fuck with you, nigga. How you gonna down talk me now in front of some other niggas in front of my people? That ain't how that work, Vlad. But I understand. I get it because Vlad is white. He's not one of us. He's an outsider. Vlad is an outsider. A lot of these people that participate in our culture are outsiders, and every chance they get, they remind you of how much of an outsider they are. But let's go watch my boy here. Not my boy, but let me be serious here. Jamarcus Johnson.
I'm obsessed with squeezing a little.
We got one more thing, and we're gonna get up out of here.
I'm obsessed with taking really good
shout out
care
to my boy OG Percy. Show no mercy, man.
There are a lot of potential paths to greatness.
OG Percy, show no mercy. The motherfucking nigga of this Texas shit, nigga. Probably really can't hear it too good. It's tough. That's my man right here, man. Y'all can't hear it, huh? Fam, you trying to argue? I think you a troll. Hey, Ari, are you willing to come on if I drop the link? I'm going to drop the link for you to join, Ari. So we'll see if you're real. Because you need to get a real reality check right now. All right, I got to tell y'all what happened here. I got to tell y'all what happened because y'all probably can't hear. I don't know why the audio like that. He went in there. This is a straight drop, brother. And we're going to talk about this on the podcast some more. That nigga went in there and shit, say that he got the phone call. He helped his brother. Nigga, Wi-Fi fucked up out of nowhere for some reason. I don't know what the fuck that shit was about, bro. I'm fucked up about that, though. Nigga just dropped that bread on the Wi-Fi shit. I went without Wi-Fi for a few days, nigga, and was going through hell, bro. You gotta know, for a nigga that do YouTube and is on their YouTube hustle, their YouTube grind, nigga, that Wi-Fi is mandated, nigga. That shit mandatory, nigga. And I'm in this bitch, ain't even really able to get the content out like I want to on some good content, good quality, just pieces of viewer things people can view and talk to. I can't even do my shit how I want to. They bullshitting me on the Wi-Fi. Bet, just talking. I'm finna bring you on. Yeah, what's the deal?
What up, bro?
Same old shit, man. Finna get ready to check out in a minute, but we'll go down.
Man, I feel you, man. I had got down, hit the link and shit. I thought something had happened with my shit or something like that, man.
Nah, it's the it was the motherfucking the Wi-Fi. They switched my shit over to some new shit. They did tell me they ain't put that bitch on the ground yet. They wouldn't put a whole new setup in of that fiber shit or whatever the fuck they call it.
Oh, that fiber optic shit.
Yeah, some shit that AT&T running right now for $80 a month.
Oh yeah, if they ain't put that shit down in the ground, bro, you got like make sure they do that shit right. Cause I got the same shit. They did that shit with my shit too, bro.
You said they supposed to come in like 3 to 5 days or something and put that hoe in there, the team or whatever.
Yeah, stay on top of them niggas, bro, because they'll fuck around and forget about that shit too. And goddamn, it'll be goddamn a couple weeks go by. You gotta call them niggas back up, like, hey, bro, y'all niggas never came and put this shit on the ground. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I was in the chat, man. I seen that shit, bro. I think that Ari nigga a troll, bro, cause this nigga talking crazy, man.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, niggas gotta really understand. I don't give a fuck about how a nigga feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to this shit now, like, if other people are gonna show me they don't give a fuck about how we feel about things or anything like that, then why would I still play myself to the left and give a fuck about they shit? You know? Like, I'm not gonna do nothing as far as harm or do nothing to nobody. But I mean, hey, my nigga, and we having the conversations, they is what they is. It's like everybody fighting and everybody has pushback of why they should be able to do what they want to say with and around Black and African American culture. But everybody who's not Black is not finna bring you into their culture and lifestyle to get money and let you come to the top and run shit.
Mm-hmm.
They not.
They not. They ain't gonna let you in the family. They ain't gonna let you marry their daughters or their sons. They ain't gonna let you do none of that shit. You feel me? The only thing that they gonna be cool with is getting money with you.
Come on.
That's it. It ain't no, oh, you my friend, this, that, and the third. Like, nigga, look how they treat us when we go in the gas stations and shit. You feel me? Look what happened in Detroit. Nigga got down, locked the nigga in there for trying to steal $4 worth of food. The nigga got down, said, bro, if you don't open this door, I'm gonna start shooting everybody in this bitch. The nigga didn't let the nigga out for $4 of food. The nigga start spraying that bitch up, killed like 2 people, 1 or 2 people or something like that. And then goddamn let the nigga out after he done killed some people, bro. They end up charging his ass too, bro. Like, this shit real, bro. They don't give a fuck about us, bro. It's about money with us, bro, because we run this shit, bro. We say what's cool. They can't do what we do, bro. They can't sing like us. They can't play sports like us, bro. They can't dance like us, like you said, bro. They hate it, bro. It's a love-hate shit, bro. They love this shit, but they hate that we the ones that's doing this shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's real nigga shit, bro. So, like, that whole, oh, it's a word. I grew up with y'all in the hood. You feel me, nigga? You claiming to grow up in the hood and shit, but you don't even understand. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you from New Jersey, North Carolina, whatever. If you ain't Black, bro, and I don't give a fuck if I don't know you and I hear you out in public saying that shit. Hey, my nigga, what you said? You said what? Nah, bro, that shit ain't gonna fly, bro. Cause you don't never know, bro. You might come across a nigga who goddamn ancestors was goddamn lynched by the fucking goddamn KKK.
Yeah.
And that word traumatized they fucking grandma or some shit like that, bro. Y'all niggas don't understand this shit. This shit real, bro. That shit was not that long ago, bro.
They want to minimize. That's what I be saying. Like they want to minimize everything and make everything look like it ain't that big or oh, it's just a word. How you gonna tell me what something just is and you not even that? That is like the sickest shit ever. That's like the sickest, weirdest shit ever. Oh, it's just this. Oh, it's just a word. It's just that. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, there ain't nothing to discuss or debate, nigga. Fuck that. Like, why are we even explaining shit to nigga? Why do we have to explain to you, nigga? We said what it was, nigga.
Exactly, bro.
Like, why I got to explain to you some shit that's with me and my people? That shit is crazy to me. The fact that it just operates and moves like that in real time, like, it's how these things go, but it's crazy, bro.
And even if niggas be like, yo, I don't even say that word out in public or in front of white people or non-black people, bro, I say that shit in front of white people, bro. Make their ass feel uncomfortable, bro. Because that's the least I can do in this fucked up ass society we live in.
I say nigga in front of white people depending on the setting for sure.
Man, I can be at the fucking restaurant, nigga. I can be at at a steakhouse popping those, nigga. If I'm popping my shit and I'm feeling good on my liquor, nigga, I'm gonna say nigga, bro.
Yeah.
And I want you to come up here and try to say some shit to me, nigga, because I'm gonna make a fucking scene and goddamn let motherfuckers know this shit ain't no goddamn joke, nigga. Straight up, bro. And when the motherfucking manager or the employees come over here, be like, nah, bro, y'all got a nigga over here talking some shit, bro. I feel like this a hate crime, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't seen Shaft. Straight up, bro. I ain't trying to joke about this shit, bro. You feel me? But nigga, sometimes you gotta laugh from crying about this shit, bro, because that shit from some real shit, bro.
Nah, for real, on the cool.
Nigga, I'm from the South, nigga. I'm from Georgia, nigga. My grandfather from this shit, bro. This shit so fucked up, bro. A whole generation of my people had to go up north.
Hey, bro. Hey, I wasn't trying to laugh.
It's real shit, bro. Like,
no, that's something that somebody sent me, bro.
Oh.
The nigga say nigga say Mariah Mills, the porn star that which dog ain't even responded to her publicly at all. Zion. It says Mariah Mills has 54,735 messages addressed to Zion in the past 3 days. It is now the highest one-sided communication relationship in human history without a response, surpassing North America and extraterrestrials. God damn.
Yo, did I read or see somewhere this nigga had another one pop up somewhere?
Yeah, some little chick popped up talking about she got her own bag and all these other things, you know what I'm saying?
Saying she was getting like $100K a
the
month
link
from
is
this
already
nigga.
there, nigga. The link is already there. Niggas, get the link. It's there. Cut your camera on.
Yo, that nigga Zion is out here living his life, bro. Shout out to Zion, bro.
That nigga Zion tripped out. Hey, if it didn't go public, he was doing his thing.
Man, all them niggas be on that shit, bro. You heard the message she was saying in this shit. You feel me? Like, I knew it was gonna be other girls. I didn't know you was gonna be out here getting bitches pregnant and shit. That's what she pressed about. She pressed she ain't baby mama number one.
Of course. Of course. We seen this happen before, like a rapper that pay. Hey, let me tell these strippers something again, bro. Remind y'all, like, y'all done fucked the business up. Y'all making yourselves less valuable in this game. Because by y'all coming public and telling all the business, you making niggas fall back from that lifestyle of tricking off on y'all. You already fucking sell ass for money. if you fucking sell ass for money on a public platform, as far as being a porn star, an NBA player is not about to wife you up for real. You might have one that'll slip up with you, but they're not gonna really want to be seen with you and take you to the team meetings and shit like that. So it'd be best. It would just be best for you to keep it private. Because of the simple fact, you can't fuck and sell ass on camera for the entire world to see for free 99. Repeat that, for free 99. You don't know. All we gotta do is look up your name on Google, and it's gonna be free. We don't have to pay to see you bitches no more. You are fucking. You got paid to fuck, but majority of the people that watching you fuck saw it for free. Just know that. Do you think an NBA player wants to be seen standing next to you in public? No. All you are is, hey, I got money. I'm successful. I don't got time to run game. I'd rather pay you to get my fantasy off, because what's $100 to a normal nigga is 50,000 to me sometimes, or 5,000. What we look at as $100, like I gotta spend 100 on this shit, that's like 5,000 to them niggas.
Facts, bro.
Like $100 is a day, like a day for like how we put 25 in our tank. That's a night out on the, like, man, I'm finna just go out and fuck off today. Let me go out, put $25, $30 on the tank to fill the car all the way up. My shit already halfway full. Let me put a 30 on the tank. They're gonna charge me $10 a park when I get to the spot. That's 40. Then I got I go to the bar, drinks 15 a piece. Get something to snack on. I'd have had me a cool little day for the 100. Same thing for them, except that's equal to $5,000. So understand that 5,000 might look like a lot to you, bitch, but he looking at it like, this is convenience for this hoe that I like to fucking look at on the internet. Y'all don't have no leverage. Once you fuck on camera, your leverage is gone when it comes to being solidified as a wifey. Once a dick inserts you on a public sexual platform, once you take money to get a dick inserted in you on camera, a nigga to bust on your face on camera, you have now solidified yourself as not being taken seriously. Some of y'all are gonna slip through the cracks. Some of y'all might find y'all a nigga who can overlook it. 9 times out of 10, you're not.
Not the nigga that you want. You might find you a little simp. You feel me?
But that's what they want. Some of them know that. That's all they gonna get. They know that no real. Some of them know, like, man, I might want that type of nigga, but hey, I got this simp. I gotta settle for this nigga.
That shit crazy, man.
Nah, for real. Nigga know this motherfucking game, man. How it go?
Nigga, I remember, like, I'm about to show, like, my age a little bit and shit, bro. But I remember when, like, strippers was respectable, bro. Like, it wasn't a shame for a bitch to be like, yo, I strip. You feel me? Cause, like, I'm gonna keep.
Is it now?
I mean, you know what I mean. Like, it wasn't perceived like from us niggas back in the day like that. Like, oh, you strip. You feel me? Niggas will look at it like, oh, you bought your paper, because it used to be like bitches that use that shit for a transitional shit. You feel me? Yeah, you see like bitches that was getting stuck into it, the lifestyle and shit. You feel me? And wasn't goddamn going nowhere with their money with the shit. You feel me? But like it was some bitches out here that were goddamn strip, stack their
See,
paper
Atlanta a
up.
little bit different though. Atlanta a little bit different than Houston, because like out here the bitches that strip really always was like you trip, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you in that lifestyle, but it was like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
But I
it
know
be
Atlanta, the culture was different. That strip club culture was different in Atlanta. Like the strippers out there pulling up in foreigns and shit. You know what I'm saying? And got lit apartments and condos.
Yeah, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Out here, they have that, but that wasn't like a lot of them back in the game. They did have some. I'm not finna downplay them all. They did have some strippers that was on their business about their money, but it wasn't like a known thing out here. Like, man, these strippers running their bag up and putting their shit together. If it's 20 girls in a strip club, you might have 4 or 5 that got their act together.
I feel, and I ain't trying to make it seem like every bitch out here that was stripping that was on that shit back in the day or shit like that. You feel me? But it was like, bro, like you can tell, bro. These hoes was fucking with ball players and shit. You feel me? Like neighbors with these niggas and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like G shit, bro. And I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. It'll be hoes that was in college, bro, that was doing this shit, and they turn out to be goddamn lawyers and doctors and shit like that, bro. Like, just gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. Hoes will spend that $300 to get their license and shit through the city, and goddamn run their money up after they get out of class and shit. You feel me?
Yeah. Cut your camera on, nigga, if you coming on. I can't see you. You ain't coming on until you cut your camera on, nigga.
But nowadays, these hoes just be goddamn trying to get interviews and shit. Like,
no, they all chasing clout now, man. They ain't chasing no really. They just living for the day. They ain't living for the future. Everybody just living for what's going on right now. Like, everybody just trying to get noticed. They trying to get saved. They trying to get blew up and look popular. Everybody trying to fit into the stigma and the image. It's a lot of fake shit just going on nowadays. And that's why I tell niggas, bro, don't let yourself fall up in this fake bullshit that they really just trying to push on us, man. Like, they really trying to make niggas feel like, hey, bro, this fake shit is where it's at. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, nah, bro, don't let yourself fall victim to the fake shit. It ain't no point. The facades, the images, like, hey, motherfuckers will be completely broke or had no money put up in the bank, but be G'd up, nigga, with designer on. That makes entirely no fucking sense to me, bro. Cause I'm grown. I know that, nigga, if I wear a fit one time, that's the stigma. Like, man, I spent $3,000 on this fit, but when am I gonna be able to wear it again? So now I'm stuck trying to keep this shit up. And bro, that lifestyle is expensive, man. But the niggas who want to have that image, they'll tell me I'm a broke nigga talking, saying the shit I'm saying, because I'm telling you to be smart with your paper. Because you only get a new outfit only stretching so far. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta keep buying to keep that shit up.
You gotta keep buying. You gotta keep investing into some shit that's gonna go out of season. Nah, nigga, I'm cool on all of it. Fuck that, nigga. Do this shit when it really, 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 really makes sense. But nah, man, I'm finna get up out of here so I get up tomorrow, edit these videos, man. I don't know what I'm gonna drop tomorrow. Maybe that fucking gunplay video. If Corey Holcombe respond, I probably drop that. That ain't Corey Holcombe, hell, bro.
Yeah, bro. You heard what he said about the goddamn Joe Budden podcast, man?
Yeah, I heard this shit.
That shit crazy, man.
I listened to that bitch live.
You said what?
I was watching it live when the show came on. I be watching them live. I was sitting in the living room watching this shit live.
Shit, I was watching the response live and shit when he was like, man, we ain't responding to them niggas and shit. When he said it was a mistake, he thought,
yeah, that's the one I watched.
Oh, okay. I ain't seen when he was goddamn going off on Shawty and shit when he thought she was Superhead.
So he thought she was Superhead, yeah. He said it was a mistake.
Yeah, man. But they pretty much, like you said, that was a good comp, though. Like, that nigga is like the Boosie of comedy, though, bro, for real.
Facts.
You know, but at the same time, though, like they basically got the kind of same setup, man. Like, you got the former video vixen over there at the 5150. You got the former video vixen over there, goddamn Joe Budden shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Them niggas be critiquing music and shit, and goddamn you know, putting current events with their music and shit, critique and shit. They be doing comedy, doing goddamn current events with their comedy and shit. You feel me? So I fuck with both of them and shit, for real, for real.
Nah, for real. I ain't get to listen to Joe Budden shit today though. I'm gonna check it out tomorrow when I get up. Listen to that hoe. I did want to hear if Joe had something to say back to, cause you know he threw it out there like he got something on them niggas. But I don't really. I fuck with the whole setup on the show, but I don't really just like do nothing unless like Joe say something. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like when Joe say something, that's when it's like, okay, now I gotta speak on it. Like,
yeah, cause I only heard like the shit with Queen's Flip, you know.
Yeah, see, I don't really talk about when Queen Flip. Shout out Queen Flip though. Like, you know, I think that nigga him like that was a great move by Joe, man. Like he put a dope look together with bringing in Queen's Flip and Melissa, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on at first. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I didn't know that Dawg said he just left the Janet Jackson concert for sure. That's what's up.
Janet's still out here giving good performances and shit.
Ludacris was there too. Okay, man, I wouldn't mind seeing Ludacris in concert with a few people, man. Luda, like them classic artists. Now I think like I wouldn't just want to see one, but a couple of them like from that era who really put out good music, bro. I wouldn't mind seeing them niggas in a concert together, like a Ludacris, a fucking Jermaine Dupri, maybe. Even though Jermaine Dupri came before Luda, but you know, just certain niggas who got classic records, bro.
I think, bro, they had one out here a couple years back. It was like Trina, fucking 8 Ball MJG type shit, like
yeah,
some bangers and shit. You feel me?
Man, I was man. I remember being a baby hearing 8 Ball MJG. That shit was hard. As a baby, I remember this shit.
Hell yeah, nigga. Fucking yeah, that would be dope right there, man. To see like a little concert like that though.
Nah, that'd be raw. Fucking nigga wouldn't mind, man. If Andre 3K came and just got on his shit. Nigga dropped the bag to go see Outkast perform the old, like just hitting them old classic records, bro.
And nigga, I'll pay for that shit too.
I paid for that, bro. Like, cause it was like a nigga knew that they was musically and lyrically deep as a kid, bro. I was a fucking kid, a real kid, and just understood like these niggas are great at like they was talking about real life shit in their music, bro. Like as young niggas, bro.
Young niggas, and even when they made the transformation from like, you know, underground on the scene to like mainstream and pop, they still kept that shit 100, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? I always tell niggas this shit, bro. Like Dre don't get his goddamn roses like that when they say GOAT, bro. Cause think about it, bro.
Talking about Andre 3000?
Hell yeah, bro.
Nigga, bro, every nigga who got a voice in rap and no rap, give that nigga his flowers, bro.
No, I'm talking about from the fan standpoint and shit. You feel me? Because that was the next point I was gonna make. Cause like, think about it. That nigga ain't never had no beef with nobody. Cause nobody want no smoke on the mic with that nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Think about it. All the greats, they had some kind of beef, diss track, something go back and forth with somebody, bro. Nobody want no smoke with 3 stacks, bro.
But it's like he wasn't giving off that energy either.
Man, he'll come on there, man. Goddamn Hollywood divorce and shit like that, bro. He'll come out and let these niggas know, like, hey, man, what I'm hearing, this ain't what that shit used to be, bro. Like, for real, this ain't that original music and shit. You feel me? But like, man, I fuck with Dre, man. And maybe I'm biased because, you know, I'm born and raised out here in the A and shit. You feel me?
Nah, niggas fuck with 3K. Nigga, every verse he came back and gave to a nigga, he smashed it. That 16 ain't enough for Ross.
Yeah.
Came in and ran that hoe. Then he went on that T.I. that Sorry For.
Yep.
And who was the one he dissed Drake on? Then he dissed Drake on one of them bitches. Whose song was that? Like he kind of threw the jabs at Drake a little bit.
Man, I can't even tell you which
Like
one.
2015, 2016. Am I tripping? Or was that Andre 3K? I know him and Common had some shit. Didn't Andre 3K have a little something for Drake at one point in time?
Man, if he did, bro,
I
it
think
probably
he was
went
after
over.
the ghostwriting shit, man.
If he did, that's what I'm saying. If he did, bro, it probably went over a nigga head, bro. And now I'm gonna have to go
It
back
was
and listen to
insane.
shit. But yeah, bro, that nigga the GOAT to me, bro, for real, man.
Let me see something.
Hell yeah, man. You say you about to get ready to pull out, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna get up out this hole and lay it down so I get my ass up to one.
Hell yeah, man.
Fuck with y'all, man. Y'all boys stay up. Let me get this. I'm gonna figure this shit out real quick, Andre.
I just seen what this nigga said in the goddamn chat.
What you saying?
Talking about some I ain't with your mans on the tag team, man.
Nah, man, get the fuck out of here. I need bullshit.
Yeah, man. But shit, bro, go ahead and do your thing, bro. You know, on the next live, I got them come through and shit, fuck with you, and got them keep supporting the video and content, man.
So 100.
All right, one, bro.
He said it didn't have a Drake disc. Oh, that's what it was. My bad. I was wrong. I guess Drake, when Andre 3000 gave Kanye the verse, that nigga went back and when Kanye went back and did it, he put a Drake diss on that hoe. This shit crazy. All right, man. I'm finna get up out of here, man. Y'all come back, get up in the link. Get up in the comments. Appreciate y'all. If y'all ain't hit that like button yet, make sure you hit it right now on your way out. Turn the chat up, turn the live up. More content coming tomorrow. No live tomorrow. I ain't going live tomorrow. We're gonna be doing that Studio 56 Monday. I want to be turned up for that motherfucker for shit show. So y'all come back Monday night for the next live Studio 56 podcast. We're gonna be switching that over to that other channel too, man. So y'all get up over there, man. Y'all get up over there and support that shit. Support that other channel, man. Let's get it, man. 1,000. Stay on your pivot. Subscribe to the channel, Urban Politicians TV. Go to my nigga Poop channel, Studio 56 podcast. Shout out to my nigga Torn too, man. We got more shit coming for sure.